I wanted to address this comment because a lot of you, I feel like, are going to feel this way, that because there is a zero entry pool, then that is going to be the better option for your little kids. Although that sounds great on paper, right? Like it's like zero entry. It's going to be really shallow. We can just sit at the water or at the edge of the water and, it can splash and, come up on them or whatever. Here's the caveat. We stayed at Art of Animation when we took our family there was like 6 of us in a room because we needed a suite, right? So we stayed at Art of Animation. We loved the theming. We loved the rooms, right? Everything about it. We went to the pool one day because we like to take a break in the middle, and the pool was so crowded, so crowded. So that zero entry that you're talking about, my son kept getting splashed. He kept, kids were kicking and playing, and because it leads into a deeper pool, all of the kids that were 5, 7, 10, 13 years old, you know what I mean, being able to play in this pool, were able to come up that zero entry way because that's pretty much the only entrance to that pool. So what we ended up doing was walking over to Pop Century because that connects. If you go like past the Skyliner, you go to the other side, there's Pop Century, and they actually have a zero entry shallow pool that is separate from the regular pool. So I don't have to worry about if my kid is going to, or worry as much about them getting splashed and played with and played on and, like drowning because of how rough and wild some of these kids are. So, final thoughts. Although, yes, it is a great idea to have that zero entry pool at Art of Animation, it may not be the best idea for your kid. So just take that with a grain of salt. Honestly, either one of those resorts is going to be wonderful because if you don't like one pool, you can go to the other pool. And it's not a big walk or a big deal, especially if you're staying in one of the pool area resorts or whatever. Now, Cars pool is not a zero entry pool. We're only talking about the main area pool. So, hope this helps.